Hi all, welcome to our new video. Myself Christopher Benison. We are here at Witt College, New Zealand, the Western Institute of Technology at Taranaki. It's a government-funded institute providing education to people within the region as from around the globe. And especially the way how they are taking care of the students are highly appreciable. So today with us, Carol, she is the international director for Witt College, and Windy, she is taking care of the CAP programs. We'll starting with Carol. Carol, welcome, and we are so honored to be with you. As you know that COVID changes our life pattern. Absolutely, students are a bit tensed about their admission process, travel, and once they came over here, how you are taking care of the international students. Could you please explain about it?
Kia ora. Thank you for listening to our session today. We have a very strong nursing program here at Witt, and as part of our nursing school we offer the Competency assessment program. Now, we are very aware that COVID has created huge problems worldwide, and we know how difficult it has been for our nurses to reach New Zealand and reach us to join the program. So we acknowledge the difficulties involved. We work with students every step of the way, from when students apply for a place on CAP through to the end of their program. We work very closely with them. Our international team set up a WhatsApp group with the students who are coming so they can talk to each other and make those connections before they get here. We can help with accommodation. We have pastoral care and all the support services that are needed for our international students. So please don't worry about any of those concerns. Just ask and we are here to assist.
Awesome, thank you so much. Well, international students are eagerly waiting for the border opening. So apart from a CAP program, we have Bachelor of Nursing and other few courses, engineering courses are also here. So how we are planning for the upcoming academic year?
I think everyone knows that nurses are in demand globally. There's a worldwide shortage of nurses. So in New Zealand we have a lot of domestic students who choose to study our Bachelor of Nursing, our healthcare assistant programs, and also nurses who are returning to get their registration renewed, who also join the CAP program.
Exactly.
So we have internationals alongside domestic students. So it hasn't, the pandemic hasn't affected our intakes.
Yeah.
We have still maintained the same intakes that we had planned, but our CAP numbers have been a little reduced because of the difficulties in travelling, particularly for Indian students.
Awesome. And we are so happy when we are entering to the campus. There are a lot of students. So the way how coordinating the things, it was really excellent.
Great.
So highly appreciate that.
Excellent.
So we'll go to Winty. Winty, welcome, and we are very honored to be with you. So Winty, so how the program is going? Because most of them, they know it's a competent assessment program. So how it's working with an international students?
Okay.
Yep.
So we know it's a real struggle and everyone's nervous about coming to New Zealand and coming to Witt. So what we try and do is do a 2-week pre-learning.
Oh, great.
So, and that introduces you to New Zealand, introduces you to our culture, and just starts getting everybody used to what they may expect when they come here.
Okay.
Yep. It also lets students talk to each other.
Awesome.
Yep. It's a Moodle platform.
Yep.
And online, and you can do that while you're in isolation,
Yeah.
which is
No,
perfect.
that is really great, actually. Yeah.
Yep. So it's a really good introduction. It's an introduction to the course as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially they can understand our culture, then the way of talking. So it will be very helpful when they are coming on to the classroom section face to
We've found
face.
it's been very effective.
Yep.
And the nurses, when they arrive on campus, have more confidence, I think, because they're feeling that they know a little bit more about what the expectations are, and they have that base
Yeah.
knowledge.
Obviously, I'm a migrant from India, so when we are coming to a new country, everything is new.
Yes.
The people, culture, so we will be a
Yes.
bit tensed. But I got the review because in our team also we have ex-students from Witt. The way it was a really experience, we got it from the students. So I highly appreciate always the work done by team. Okay, so as we know, it's a practical and theory-oriented sections. So where they are getting the practical sections? Is it in the DHPs or rest homes?
Okay, so when students come for the first 2 weeks, it is face-to-face learning,
Okay.
unless there's some difficulties with COVID,
Okay.
then that can change.
Mhm.
But generally, for the first 2 weeks, they will have simulation,
Mhm.
so you get to practice your skills before the exams.
Okay.
Okay, there's a couple of exams to do.
Yeah.
So once a student has passed all the exams,
Mhm.
it is out to clinical,
Yeah.
and each student has a nursing lecturer
Mhm.
assigned to them,
Mhm.
so they're not on their own out there.
Oh, great.
And we use residential facilities and the DHB,
Oh, great.
yeah, the hospital setting.
Awesome.
So the nursing school look at the nurse's CV to
Mhm.
find out where they've been working
Yeah.
and what might be the best placement for them.
Awesome. And even after completing the course, as per their clinical experiences and all, they are getting job on their that particular DHPs and other restaurants, right?
Yeah, so all the students from the last cohort
Mm-hmm.
have got positions.
Yes.
And or actually all the students from the previous cohorts this year have got positions.
Yeah.
Yes, every single one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, coming to the course delivery, it is quite different from Indian education system. How you are using any module or anything like that?
We do face-to-face teaching,
Awesome.
but we do have a Moodle platform,
Oh, great.
and so every single thing that we actually teach is
Mhm.
we put up on Moodle.
Okay.
So all students have the opportunity to revise.
Yes.
But I just want to go back to the first day when students come onto campus. We have a really sound orientation that day.
Awesome.
So the library, the student
Yeah.
success team, international team, they all come in for an hour
Yeah.
and give the students as much orientation to their services as possible.
Great.
So there's services like help with drug calculations
Yeah.
and things like that, which is 100. You need 100% to pass that. So we want to make sure everyone's got the tools and knowledge to be able to do so
Great.
and succeed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, and finally, I would like to know, after completing the theory and the practical sections, they are having a exam part, right? So, what about that, and how it's going?
There's an OSCE exam, which is a practical exam. So that's all about it's simulated like you would be assessing a real patient.
Yep.
And you're marked for criteria. All the students will have the criteria,
Great.
so they know beforehand what's expected of them,
Awesome.
and they practice as well.
Great.
There's also a drug calculation exam,
Yep.
which all students have to get 100%.
Okay.
So it's a very, it's probably one of the most exams that we really focus on and encourage students to get extra support. And that's an hour exam.
Yeah.
These are all hour exams.
Awesome.
And there's also a short answer exam, and that's also an hour. And that's everything that's in that exam we have taught in class.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, so as a nurse from an India, when they are looking, they are having a lot of opportunities like UK, Australia, Ireland, and all. We are here in New Zealand. We know that New Zealand is the best opportunity for nurses, especially after completing the CAP. They are leading to registration, and well settled lifestyle, and we feel more comfortable. So there are a lot of nurses, and the wide groups are waiting for coming for New Zealand. So what you would like to say to our nurses?
I think that nursing in New Zealand is very family orientated, and all nurses really look after each other, and we want to support each other and lift each other up. And it doesn't matter where.
Great, thank you, Vindy. And finally, our international director, Carol, she was giving a lot of supports to the international students, and especially when we are coming, the hospitality what we have received, it is highly appreciable. So Carol, there are students coming for the coming next batches, and
Yes.
exactly they all are very eager, as we know that Witt college now, it's a great brand in India, not only in India, the worldwide. So what you would like to share to our audience, especially the nurses, not only for the nurses, the students, those who completed, we call as +2.
Yes.
So after +2 they can go for other courses like Bachelor of Nursing. So what you would like to share with them?
I'd like to share a little bit about the benefits of studying at WITT. So we are a government-owned institute of technology. We're located in the region of Taranaki, which is halfway between Auckland and Wellington, so central North Island. We have a beautiful location with a gorgeous Tasman Sea and Mount Taranaki. On campus we have, there's a hostel facility located on the Witt campus. There we have all the resources that you would expect to find at a government institution, our learning resource centre, library, academic advisors, we have pastoral care, we put a lot of effort into making students feel very welcome. So as Wendy mentioned about the orientation, we also provide a welcoming ceremony, a pōwhiri for new students. So we go, I think because we're a smaller institute, we have very good relationships with our students, so we know who they are, and we take pride in that. Students who study with us can also get free bus travel, so you can use your student ID card and jump on any of the local buses for free. So just some really good benefits of living outside the main centres of Auckland and Wellington. Rental accommodation is a little less, driving times are much less than in the big cities, easy to get around, and so we would love you to come and join us here in the city of New Plymouth, in Taranaki at Witt.
Yes, it's one of the most beautiful places in New Zealand. We have adventurous, and everything is nearby. If they want to go for a purchasing or anything, we have Countdown. So the Witt is situated in a perfect place in New Zealand. So we always recommend like the college Witt because of the care, as Carol she said, the way how she and the entire team know each other. Personally, they know the candidate, their feelings, their emotional status, and the way how they are dealing all those things it's really great. So for the coming batches, we are really exciting to see more students from enter globe. So we wish all the very luck, and as a tutor New Zealand, we are providing our students from our side. We are ready to contribute, and I always thankful for the valuable time, especially I know that it was a very busy day, and we got an opportunity to discuss with other nursing opportunities and other facilities about the college, everything. So from our deep heart and from audience side, we are very thankful to you, Carol and Wendy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kia ora.
Thank you, Kia ora. For more updates, please like our Facebook and Instagram pages. Thank you.